Alrighty. Hello. Hey, dear Glover. So, why isn't my capture showing up? Oh my god. Already? You're already fish-eyeing me? Bruh. For some reason, Godot doesn't want to show up. Let's make it show up. Hey, Teamworm. What the heck? What the heck, Godot? Interesting. Okay, let's try that. Oh my god. You misread the timer. You misread the time and waited for an hour. Oh my god. So a pre-hyped Durg. Sweet. Hopefully that's a good thing. I don't know. I don't know if I can live up to the hype. Currently, I can't get window capture to work. The simplest thing. The thing that somebody who's used OBS for 10 minutes knows how to do is not working. Okay, but like really though? Okay. Let's make a new one. We're gonna make a new window capture. And then maybe we restart Godot. Okay, yes. Capture that. Yes. Oh, it's on top of me. Right, it always starts at the top. I need it to be under me. Okay. That's a strange dimension. That is not the right... Oh, I guess maybe it's missing the toolbar. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Suppose we can just have a weird border at the bottom. And also, it still doesn't work. Something's going on. Yeah, indeed. Okay. I'm just gonna close Godot. Okay. So it knew it had gray bullshit instead of actual Godot. Like it knew to capture something. We're one step ahead. This is crazy. I have used Godot like dozens of times now. Like, what? I don't understand. I don't understand the problem. You should make a screen frame art for me. That would be sweet, dude. It'd be fun. I always struggle with those because like there are some cool free ones on the internet, but like it's like they take up so much space, you know? And I want whatever I'm like presenting to be like as, you know, as big and clear as possible. People are like watching from their phones and shit. Oh, also there may be some disturbances to the stream. There was a cat that used to live outside. We took it to the vet because it was very friendly. And now it lives in this room. Took it to the vet, got it tested. It doesn't have any weird diseases or anything. So we can introduce it to our other cats eventually. So right now there's like a cat carrier in the corner. That is her cat carrier. Although right now she's just running all around. Greg, come here. Come here. Also, her name is Greg because I was calling her Gray and we didn't know if it was a boy or a girl. And then we thought it was a boy, so Crazy Pants was like, Gray's a dumb name. Let's call him Greg because it's almost like Gray. And then we realized that she's definitely a she. Woo! So yeah, Teamworm, that is exactly how you spell that name. So that is her name. There was a cat. It sounds like there was a tornado. It's just a cat. It's just a cat. Just a fucking rambunctious cat. She's like 2 years old. So she's like very playful and energetic. She is incredibly sweet. But But she's hissed at our cats every time they've come, like we've cracked the door and they've met through the crack of the door. She's hissed every time. Hey, Booski. Yeah, we do have her in the house. We took her to the vet. She doesn't have any like dangerous diseases. They got the test results back in like 30 minutes. So we're keeping her in here today, and then every stream going forward. Yeah, she's just jumping on fucking everything. Every stream going forward, she's gonna be in our bedroom. Because right now Mojito is stuck outside and she's like so sad. She can't deal with not being near me. Playful and energetic and big enough to cause an exquisite ruckus. Indeed. She's so cute though. Okay, so I seriously have no fucking idea why this won't work. This is like the weirdest fucking problem to have. I do not understand. And this is all I have planned for today. This and some Temetsi. So like if we can't get Godot to fucking show the fuck up. You know, I guess I could just do okay. Yeah, no, we'll just do the whole desktop. We'll just do the whole fucking desktop. That is a solution. And I think yeah, okay, I have that. Okay. Great. That's what we're doing. Just desktop capture. All right. Holy shit, it's season 100 in World of Minesweeper. Okay, also, I need to get used to reading chat over here. They're doing a thing where games have a small chance to hit a times 100 reward multiplier. That's very fun. You banked a times 100 on an evil game with a gem last night. No one's hit it huge, but someone did get like 1.6 million coins in level 8 tickets. Holy shit. Well, that's fun. So that means you got 100 times the normal gems you would have gotten since you got a gem. You get 100 of them instead. That's fucking sweet, dude. I don't even use the fucking currencies for anything, but that sounds sweet. Okay, so what the hell? What I had planned today is I removed the old tile map and I have it safely copied so I can go back to my old world map. Although I've been reading some things about if you want to have a world map, how to like generate things by chunks. So I think when I bring it back in, we're going to have to like have it in a different format so it loads different pieces of it. But I don't really know what that entails yet. But for now, we're just going to build like the tiniest, simplest thing so we can start putting like logic into the game. So like we're going to make an island and it's going to be a little square. And we're going to put some grass in a corner. We're going to put some mountains in a corner. And then we're going to choose some Pokemon to put onto it. Bring them in. Nothing will function yet. And then we'll just go through adding function to everything. You got 100 gems, 100 event points, and 100 activity. God damn, 100 activity. Oh my god, that sounds fucking sweet. I need that. I need that for when I dip my toe into events. Okay, so I brought in the things that I made. I made like what's the yeah. Here we go. This is good. So before we just had sand to deep water. Now I have sand to shallow water. So yeah, let's just make ourselves like a little island. Great. Oh my god, Mojito's already losing her mind outside. It sucks because I feel like Mojito and Greg would be great friends because they're both just very like chill. One of the reasons we were in such a hurry to get Greg into the house is that like all the neighborhood cats kind of bully her. Is this right? Ooh, no, that's not right. It's not that water. Oh, right. No. I made my own. Okay. Right. It's in here. It's just a lighter version of the deep water. Okay. All right. It's a global quest month. You got first on an elite secret quest that doesn't tell you what you have to do. It was for 96 beginner mastery. Of course it fucking was. So you got 500 points for that. So the global quest thing is where everybody does the quests and then they like lower in value the more people do them. Girls might get competitive. So, Durglover, as far as I know, it's mostly males that get competitive with each other. And mostly, like, not fixed males. Can we scroll down? No, we can't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we'll just make like a little zone of water. And we'll decide what Pokemon we want to bring into this. But we're gonna have like a beach biome. We'll have some grassland in just a moment. Get all the biomes set up. Maybe we'll throw some objects in, then we'll choose some Pokemon. But yeah, maybe they would get competitive both as girls. But yeah, what I've heard is it's specifically boys that get competitive. But Mojito is so terrible with like anything that's not exactly the way she wants it. And Greg is clearly just afraid of any cat because of living out in the streets. So it's gonna take a while. She's so sweet though. I feel like there's no way she doesn't warm up to our cats. And Thomas really needs a cat to play with. He tries to play with Mojito and like she's fucking old and like doesn't get it. She gets scared very quickly. So he's enormous compared to her. He's like twice her size, so. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for terrain. And let's see. So we have little hills. Oh, but those are hills around water. Right, we just have regular hills elsewhere. Okay. And then we also, I made this. Shit. Duh. I need to go up a higher layer. Right. So what was this? This is just grass surrounded by sand. Okay, no, that's perfect. I need that. You got long limbs. Yeah, not just long limbs, but like big. His paw size compared to Mojito's is fucking crazy. Oh, and shit, while we're talking about paws, Greg is a Hemingway cat. She is like polydactyl. She has a fucking thumb on her front paws. It's hilarious. So like her paws are as big as Tommy's paws, but like she's fucking tiny. It's very funny. It's also super cute when she tries to like claw you. She can fucking grab you because she has a fucking thumb. It's very silly. Okay, so do I want the grass like separated from the beach? Maybe in one spot, yes. So maybe like we need some space for there to be beach. And we need some space for there to be grass. I don't want to just delete all the beach or have like a tiny bit of beach. Oh, actually no, okay, we'll do grass down here and then like a little mountain zone up above the player, maybe. Figure that out. No, Booski, we haven't trimmed her nails yet. She seems like she scratches stuff naturally. She's been there's a cat tree. Oh my god, how do I like the camera's over here, cat tree's that way. Great. There's a cat tree right over there that she has been scratching the heck out of. So it seems like she maintains her own nails pretty good. And she's really gentle with them. She bites a little hard, but she's very gentle with her nails. It's very cute. Okay, so oh, you know what? This is kind of a random aside, but did want to see, will this work? Are you smarter? No, you have it backwards. Okay. Ooh, what if we make a corner though? Ooh. Okay. I need to this is supposed to be a transition from shallow water to deep water, but it's backwards. It can go from deep inside to shallow out. I'm gonna have to fix that. Make a note of that. Okay. All right. So we need a beach zone, we need a grassland zone, and we need a little mountain zone. So I think for the mountain zone, we just need to kind of get like a hill situation going on. Let me double check. Okay, so these are just a hill with transparent edges. So I can put this wherever. Let's see. Kind of. Okay, I want the player to start in the grass. So we'll just kind of extend that up. Oh no. Oh, come on, buddy. You don't know how to do corners? Oh no. All right. Okay. 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 I take it back. We will just go like that. Because apparently I screwed up the part that does anything but simple rectangles. Dang it. Okay. I'm not going to worry about fixing that right now. It's not important. The whole point of this is functionality. Hey, Max. How's it going, dude? Okay, we need hills. Ooh, rocky hills or dirt hills? We'll go dirt hills first. And then maybe some rock hills up high. Okay, so right, we need to be a ground object. We're going to be on top of the sand and on top of the grass. Does that look odd? If we're zoomed in like that. Yeah. The edges of this look a little strange. Let me see if I have a different hill situation. Durg Hills? Whoa. I mean, there might be dragons. It'd say dirt. Let's check out this guy. Because the hills I was just using are specifically designed to be put into water, either shallow or deep. So they look kind of weird. Yeah, these are better. They have a little shadow to them. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go with this. And then let's see if the toolkit works right. Great, okay, I set up the terrain correct so we can make kind of a weird shape if we want to. And then what I don't really have practice with is trying to put more hill on top of this, because we want this guy to be a fucking, like, mountain. A lot of space. So I think if we just go to a higher layer, we could essentially, like... Yeah, we can just put a hill on top of the hill on top of the hill, and that'll be our mountain. So at some point I want to figure out how to put caves into this. I want to figure out, I think at some point we're going to put like a little building and an NPC, and we'll have him like give you a quest. Maybe to like go up to the top of the mountain and grab something. I don't know. But the goal of this is to just be very small and be like the barest thing I can make with functionality. Okay, hold on. Actually, let's go back to this and then expand this. Sure, some weird random shape like this is fine. Fine. Great. I want a little more room at the top. Okay. So if I go to height 1, it was like not pleased with me drawing. Interesting. Why do you have a problem with me drawing on you? Hold on. You're not drawing below? Interesting. All these layers are created in the same way. They just have different names. I have 2 ground layers. So I can put like grass on top of sand or sand over grass for certain textures that warrant that. And then I have a ground objects layer. And then these are supposed to be for like things up high, like an item on top of a tree or something so that you can walk under it, knock it down, have it fall to one of the lower layers. Yeah, interesting. It just won't let me draw on it. Hold on, if I go up... Whoa, bro. If I go up here, I can draw. Oh my god. All right. Here's something I don't understand about Godot. Shit. Okay, what we can do is we can go look at the layers. I think it's this. Yes, okay. So is there anything different? Maybe I didn't add Y sort to them? Nope, they have Y sort. Oh, no, that's interesting. I don't remember doing this. Wait, that's not visible. Hold on. Let's lower it. I don't remember changing this index value. It's very strange. So the Z index, I think, is like how high something is. But I don't know how that works in relation to each of these layers naturally sits one on top of the other. But I don't think they have any actual like height to them unless you give them height. Very strange. I don't know why that one had that. But either way, that's not the one we're having a problem with. The one we're having a problem with is height 1. Interesting. Why do some of you have these values changed? Okay, well, actually, that makes it so the thing that I drew shows up. Okay. Well, I don't remember changing any of those values, but now they're all back to what they should have been by default. And so I think we're good. Cool. Okay. So let's go back to that terrain. I don't know why it unselected that terrain. It was in terrain set 1? The hill? It's a rocky hill. Oh, do a different rocky hill, actually. Okay, so hold on. Let's delete you. You're going to delete? Great. Okay. Still have the eraser selected. Son of a bitch. Okay, and I don't have a lot of experience drawing with this. This would be too close, right? Because then you're kind of hiding. Well, I guess it's up to you, really. If you want them to be, if this would be implying it's steep, and then something like this would be implying less steep. But then the player would be able to walk back here. It's really interesting to analyze Pokemon sprites this way. Like, you can have hundreds of hours in Pokemon games with probably this pixel art. And I don't even fully understand how it's used to create things. Like, I like the way over here on the right, you can see a tiny bit of flat, but you, the player, couldn't walk there if collision is set up right. But then I guess because of the camera angle back behind on the top, you don't get that same effect. All right, whatever. It is what it is. Okay, so maybe we do something like this, like we kind of follow the shape we've made, but slightly altered. Oh, no. I'm holding control and shift. I swear, bro. There we go. Something like that. Can I link to the assets I'm using? Sure. I found them on a Steam post. They are from... They are from this page. Oh my god, I got kicked out of my Twitch on Chatterino. There we go. So they're from this, and they're specifically the Pokemon Gaia tiles. And then the one of the tile sets that I'm using is stuff that I've taken from the Pokemon Gaia tiles and edited, which is this. And that is a lot of what we've been using today. In Pokemon Gaia, and in, I guess, a lot of Pokemon games, there is not a nice transition from sand to shallow water. So I just made that by brightening up the blue that was part of the deep water. At some point, I want waves. I want to actually have an animated thing going on. But you know, that's for later. That's for far, far in the future, when I actually have functionality, or when I've like lost my mind from trying to make functionality and I just need a break and want to make some pixel art. I think this is going to become not a slog, but it's going to be very slow. Like once we get this all drawn out and we decide like, okay, we want these Pokemon down here, these Pokemon in here, these Pokemon up in the mountain. Just once I get into actually like trying to figure out how do I make a navigation mesh for them? How do I program their habits? It's going to take so long. We're going to get like half of a thing done per stream. It's going to be brutal. You're in the wrong tile thing, bro. And just to clarify, the link that I gave you to the Steam community post has a bunch of different assets, like so many of them. But you can click on the right. There's like an overview, and you can click on the right to get to the Pokemon Gaia tile set real quick. Shoot, there's also some other game. There's some other game that has like tons of sprites in it. Pokemon Reborn. And the developer of that was like, you can use all of my shit, just credit me. So I think we're gonna use Pokemon Reborn stuff. There's a ton of like animations and things that they have. That'll be nice to know I don't have to like replace it if I don't want to. Although I don't really know about the legality of like how much did he change some of the sprites from original Pokemon stuff, and then like I'm using his sprites, but like they might still be copyrighted by the fucking Nintendo, Pokemon Company, Game Freak, whoever. So you know, you want to try to add some variability to the textures. Oh, cool, dude. That's really easy to implement into Godot. So yeah, if you want to do that, I would gladly use it, and then maybe we could save it online for other people to use if they want. Terrains. All right, we're back. We're finally back in the right little section. Crap. I need to go higher. We're running out of layers. Okay, so this is the highest I can go if I want to put anything on top of here. Oh, or Mojito. So yeah, maybe we'll just have like this. This will be the top of our mountain for now. I don't know if we have any creatures live up here. This is very small to have like if a Pokemon lives up here, it needs a food source, it needs a den. I mean, maybe we could fit that just for the sake of functionality. Yeah, sure. All right. Okay, so here's our little island. Isn't it beautiful? It has 3 different biomes, maybe 4 if we wanted to count the high mountain. Oh, actually, yeah, we could make this a little bigger. We could make some. Nope, wrong. Nope, didn't need to switch. That's not what I was envisioning. Something like this. So you got to be able to access it. Oh no. Okay, no, we can change this. Okay, so there's enough room for the player to walk, and then we can go down a level, and we need our other shit or other hill. Yeah, sure, that looks functional. That's all we need. Don't make it pretty, make it functional. Okay. So we have all of that. I need to get some like stairways. Go look around in the tiles. I want to get some stairways put in. All of these hills should already have collision. I believe I programmed it correctly when I added them in as terrains. So yeah, we'll get some stairs put in. What tile set has stairs? Number 1 seems to have a lot of the meat of the environmental stuff. But I think 3 also had a bunch of hills. The hills would probably be where you would find the stairs. Ooh, what are you? Are you some kind of stair? No, I don't really know what you are, though. Okay, let's jump over to 3. Yeah, there we go. Okay, but those are... those are like left and right. Let's see how those look. We had that there. Oh. Okay, they need to be like on top of... Hold on. Let's see how this looks. If we go a layer up. Okay, so they do need to be on top of something. Ooh, I don't know how to handle that with collision. So the player would expect to be able to walk in the middle too. So hold on, let's see. So if we deleted like... Wrong height. Fucking, I'll get used to this eventually. If we deleted like these 2. What? No. I want to higher. Still looks a little bit odd. But readable. Yeah, the stairs look like too tall. Okay, but we could do something like that where we delete the spaces for where the actual heart of the stairway is, since it is so many spaces wide. Let's keep looking around for some different stairs. Also, I need stairs going up and down mostly. That was my plan, was to just have up and down stairs. They're really not in here. Okay, well, we'll jump back to 2. Just add a pavement to let it blend. Okay, we could try something like that. I'd have to find it, though. Oh my god. What? There are these little tiny stairways. That's cute. They're tiny, though. Oh, and also they're off... Oh, no, I guess there is one space in the middle. Okay. Yeah, there is. It's a single thing, a single tile wide for passable space. But where are the ones that are 2 tiles wide? Am I just supposed to stretch this out? Like I could. I could just put 2 of these and then build it manually each time. Yeah, that and the perspective looks weird, but that's what it is with this. Only one actual tile's worth of travelable space. The rest has edges on it. And for this angle... Oh yeah, I guess you'd only let the player walk up the middle space? That seems wrong. Oh my god, I'm about to go like play a Pokemon game for fucking tile research. Okay. So we can make our own simple little stairs for now. And again, the whole goal is functionality, so I guess we'll just go and add these in. Oh, actually, I can make a pattern, I think. Dang it. Can't I? No, I have to. Okay, I can select. So, like, can I select all of you? No. No. Oh, I just don't hold control. Okay. And then I can, like, paste you? I can paste you. Okay, cool. Great. Wonderful. Now let's go back to, I think, ground objects is the layer. No, we want to be on top of ground objects. So we can draw this. Okay, so we'll have some stairs there. And then some stairs here. And then some stairs. No, undo that. Go higher. Nope. One higher than that. Okay. Doesn't look great. It'll work for now. There's a single line of pixel underneath this that looks wrong. Like this is clearly not how this was meant to be used. That's okay. And then if we go to height 3, we can actually do that. Okay. Great. Now what I should do is go through each of these and delete. We need to erase below them. So I guess we'll start at the top. Now I need to be on height 2 so I can delete what's down there. Let me... Great. Yeah, okay. Okay. So now we've deleted the part that had collision. If I don't delete these, then this will act like a wall instead of like stairs. Nope. Nope. You got to go down a layer, bro. Okay. That staircase is functional. Is there more like steps? Stairs sounds too grand. Oh, is this the same? No, it's not the same level. You've done one for each level. So go down. Delete that. We go over to here, go down a layer again, and then delete that. Okay. Okay, so that should give us the functionality we want. God, I suppose I could test it real quick. Let's see. If it doesn't work, I'll just know to fix it after the stream. Go, go, go. All right. Okay, so collision, nope. Okay, so I actually, then for these
Hello there.
hills, I did not add collision yet. Okay. All right, good experiment. Let me note that. Hey, Crazy Pants. Add collision to hills. All right. And obviously that will be very important for the like making a navigation mesh for the NPCs. Well, Greg's in the box. Wait, she is. I can't see. I don't think she is. She was when you typed that. Okay. Okay. In the cube. Yeah, I cleared out the cube above so that she can hop into that, and she jumped right in it when I cleared it out. My office is in a shambles. I need more storage space, and now I have even less because I'm catering to the whims of this silly cat. Oh. I have no choice. He's too cute. Okay, so now I need to figure out like maybe some objects. We could put some trees and things in here. I think actually a better direction to go would be let's choose some Pokemon we want to live in here. And then we will decide what things they would eat. Hold on. I made a whole list for this. We get Miro over here, but let's get it out of the way. Oh, I see. I have Firefox Capture on top. Also, wait, Firefox Capture. Why are you... You're all zoomed in weird. You're exactly the right size to not be zoomed in weird. What? What has happened? What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? What the fucking fuck? Why are you being like this? One moment. I gotta go look at something. We gotta go look at our web browsers and figure out... Firefox, why are you like this? You take up the whole screen. You shouldn't be like this. OBS, what happened to you? What the fuck? Okay, well, we're not showing that right now. All right. Holy shit. It was fine. I was weirdly zoomed in on the page. Oh my god. Okay. Well, great. So the reason I was bringing that up is I have a little table that I made 2 streams ago. If I can find it. Where are my fucking boards at? Boards in this team. recent boards? Okay, recent boards worked. Boards in this team is empty. Oh no, there we go. Okay, I clicked it and it didn't go, and then I clicked it and it went. Okay, so symbiote actions. All right, great. I don't want to know about talk tracking. I don't know what that is. Okay, so I have this table that's like just a list of things we need to consider when we bring a Pokemon, or in the future, a off-brand, my brand Pokemon, a symbiote, into the game. We need to think about the things they eat, where they live and procreate, other interactions they might have with other creatures, interactions they might have with their same species, like play or mating habits or other things, what they might do to themselves, like they clean themselves, and then a specific focus on like object interactions, like they might be able to eat or move or destroy things, which will relate back to food and nesting, and then environmental actions, like if they're thirsty, they need to be able to find water. Okay, so then let's choose some Pokemon. I think just like I guarantee have all the sprites from Gen 4. And specifically, hold on, let me check. There is a website called the Spriters Resource. And I just want to make sure, because the main thing here is that I don't just need sprites for Pokemon. The sprites that I need are the overworld sprites. Like in Gold and Silver, you can, like, in the remake at least, you can have a Pokemon trailing behind you. I believe that's the case for Diamond and Pearl too. Okay, hold on, I can just bring this up. Okay, but this is not all of them. I swear I found a page that was just fucking all of them. All right, what is this? This is combat. Okay, that's not what we need. All right. So this is listed as overworld, but it is not complete. There is definitely somewhere that I found all the overworld sprites. I guess we'll just Google it. Damn, Gen 1 to 7 overworld sprites. No way, bro. How do you view the PNGs on this when I download? It's a 7-zip file. Oh. It's so cute when you see people who just don't understand things. And VLC player crashed. VLC player? Good deal. Silly Billy? Okay. So I suppose we can just download this and see if they're okay, no, I want to actually just download it. That opened an about blank page? Excuse you? Just download it. Okay. Don't want to open it with anything. I would just like to fucking. All right. That's lame. Don't really think you should be distributing things you didn't make if you can't credit anyone. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Generation 8 overworld sprites. Damn. Okay, so we might be able to do like all the fucking Pokemon. I would really like to have Trapinch. A Trapinch that like lives on the beach would be very fun. Cute little giant ant sand critter. Damn, man. That post of the 1 to 7 overworld sprites is like what I want. Are there any overworld sprites from Gen 1 all the way to Gen 8 that are consistent with a single style and not different styles from different authors? Bro, that's such a big ask. No. Fucking the certainty to just say no and then for OP to be like, why? Like, dude, that's such a big ask. Like, I don't think Nintendo had overworld sprites for things up through Gen 8. Maybe they did. Download this game and you can find the sprites you need. Please tell me that's that one thing. It's called Pokemon Sunday. Dang, it's not. Pokemon Reborn. Damn. Sweet, a chess puzzle in a Pokemon game. I approve. Cool, man. Okay, this is not important. Fuck. Let me move this to my center monitor. This is clearly going to take a while. Okay, there's a resource pack from Relic Castle. Potential security risk ahead? Oh my god. I've been to Relic Castle multiple times. It has a bad domain certificate. Is it not the normal Relic Castle? Hold on. If we just Google Relic Castle. No, that's the place. All right, just fucking whatever. Just go. Just go. Accept the risk and continue. Ah. Oh. Okay. ICANN, the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, requires us to ask you as a registrant of a domain name to verify your contact information. I don't think I'm a registrant of a domain name, guys. I just tried to come here. This ain't my house. I just tried to come visit. Okay. Damn. Well, this is a stupid fucking roadblock. I totally fucking thought I had the website saved. Okay, let me check the other bookmarks that I made. Ooh, Sprite Decks? Overworlds. Is that actually it though? Oh my god, this is brutal. Okay, so I have this saved. And boy, is it a lot of overworld sprites. But it's only left and right. Oh, nope. Krabby has a back, a forward and a back. Well, now, what? Wouldn't they all need all 4 directions? What the heck? Oh, Mojito's losing her mind. Yeah, because if you're walking with them behind you, the whole idea is that you're walking on the overworld with your Pokemon at the front of your team, behind you. You need a shot from the left and the right. We got male and female Pikachu. Wait, but those are 2 left shots for each of them. I guess the implication is you would just mirror one of them. Okay. Let me check these. So what? Overworld's back. Those are gonna be the backs? Oh hell yeah! Okay, all right. I just needed to fucking read the menu. Okay. Great. So we have these. We know these are consistent because they're all directly ripped from a Pokemon game. Our goal is not to use them in the final product, but to at least just have something that we can use, something tangible to get all of our logic going. Okay, so then this is everything up through Gen 2. Oh my gosh, Greg just did the cutest meow. Oh, this might even be past Gen 2. Is Rotom in Gen 2? No way. Rotom, you part of Gen 2? You were that far back? You weren't a washing machine back then, most certain. Introduced in Gen 4. Okay, so then Heart Gold, Soul Silver, even though it's a remake of Gen 2, because it was made in Gen 4, it looks like we have up to Gen 4. Okay, if we choose a Pokemon, we'll just make sure it's on this list. Is there a Trapinch? There is. My little Ant-Man. Okay. All right. Let's see. Should I make another Miro table for it? I guess that's a good idea. Okay. So we'll go over to Miro. Let's go we'll go back to boards. And then we'll make a new board that was just like the same as that last board. What were you? Not a product roadmap. Shit. Hey, Greg. Hi. Hello. The first like 2 days that Greg was here, she just stayed underneath the bookshelf behind me, just like tucked against the wall. She's just exploring everything. Okay, ma'am, but you are blocking the screen. Great, thank you. Oh my god, and she walks past my stream deck? Oh my god, unlike Thomas, who just puts his fat feet all over it. Lovely. So I think it's just a visual table. You give me a blank template. Okay, so real quick, we are just gonna have like beach area, can't type. We're gonna have grassland area. We're gonna have mountain area. And then this will just be this will be the Pokemon that go in there. Okay, so beach, absolutely want a Trapinch. Ooh. So actually, you know what? I know I'm gonna want this in the end, but I think what we should do is we should start with a producer in each spot. The producers will be easy to they'll be easier to code the activities of. It's a lot easier to tell them to like stand in the sunlight and go inside their nest when it's dark, compared to a like carnivore who's gonna have to be told how to hunt other creatures. Okay, so we'll hop back to that. Okay, this is the one. Let me bookmark this in Firefox. And you know what? Let's look at their fronts. Is it just the top option? Yeah, because there's, okay, it's just not described, no description, and then back, and then left, and then right. So the no description one should just be their fronts. Great, okay. So what would be a producer that you'd find on the beach? Maybe we could have the same producer that's in the beach and the grassland. Maybe they don't care. Ooh, also, are these in order? Right, they are in like Pokedex order, but then that's kind of weird because like Blossom, because it was a weird addition, it doesn't have its previous forms next to it. That's unfortunate. Okay, you know what? Why don't we let's have like Bulbasaur's Ivysaur, Venusaur. We'll have them be the producers. Why not? Oh crap. No, you're in a different tab. You're not in a different window. Okay. So we'll just name the family. Can't type. We'll name the family, but that will imply that like the young are Bulbasaur. Probably mostly what you'll see is Ivysaur. So then actually, yeah, we'll go with, we'll name them as the middle ground because you'll see a few Venusaurs, mostly Ivysaur, and then some Bulbasaur that are like youngins. Ooh, and in fact, let's not have Bulbasaur show up until we like code in reproductive stuff. And so then if we can run the game and see Bulbasaur appear in a few minutes, then it's like, okay, the code's working. Okay, so producer will be Ivysaur, and then we also need a herbivore. Who do we want as an herbivore? We could just have like, since this is a little tiny island, we could just do 2 birds. One bird could be an herbivore and the other could be a carnivore. That could be kind of fun. And they can both just live in trees. Ooh, but then that means we need something small for them to hunt. So we're going to go out of order here, but for the grassland, we'll have the herbivore be Rattata. And then for the beach, we'll have the herbivore be some kind of bird. Who's a cute bird? Spearow is kind of a dick of a bird. It looks like a dick. You run into a Spearow and you're like, oh, that guy's like mad. Pidgeotto, kind of. I want like a sweet bird. Halo, are you a sweet bird? What do you look like? Blown up big. Oh, you look like kind of an asshole too. It's like, it's the eyes. They look like they're gonna fuck you up. How about Wingull? That would be great. We'll have a Wingull. Sure, Wingulls don't have like they just look kind of like whatever. Oh, that one looks happy. Okay, cool. So we'll have a Wingull like swooping down, eating berries from bushes. Ooh, or eating like seaweed? I guess because it's a beach, right? So, okay. And then a beach carnivore. We're gonna skip that because the detritivore is, of course, Trapinch. So they'll fight with each other. One of them will kill the other, potentially. Like the carnivore will kill the herbivore. And then eat what it wants. Leave the dead bodies. And then Trapinch will come by and collect resources from the dead body. I don't know. Maybe we make the animation like a cartoon, like a smoke cloud appears, and you can tell Trapinch is doing something, but you can't really tell what. And then they walk away, and there's no dead body anymore. It's gotta be simple as fuck. Hi, Greg. No pets? It's not pet time. It's sniff time. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. Okay, who would hunt a Wingull? I feel like anything could hunt an Ivysaur. That's not a challenge. What cool kind of creature might hunt a Wingull? Maybe something that would be good against it? What is Wingull weak to? Oh yeah, electric. Okay, yeah, let's get a cool electric type. And like also my goal is if you get close to like a Wingull getting hunted by an Electabuzz, for example, the game will put you in turn-based mode. The way that Baldur's Gate works is similar to that. If you activate a trap or something, like normally the game is in like real time. You get close to a fight, if you get attacked, if you activate a trap where like every moment matters, the game automatically switches into turn-based mode. In the very last example, you can turn it out of turn-based mode. You can be like, no, I don't care. I'm not going anywhere near that trap. Like, it's fine. And hopefully you're right, because I believe every turn is like 3 seconds. So it's much nicer to be in turn-based mode to calculate all of your movements if like the whole room is about to be filled with fucking fire or something, or you need to dodge waves of arrows. Okay, we don't want to go too crazy. I love the idea of having a Mareep be a carnivore, but that's too weird. Electabuzz seems like a carnivore. Do we have an Electabuzz in here? We don't? What? We do. Oh my god. It's right here. Okay, I'm not used to Firefox's searching system. Oof. Oh, Electrike could be cool, actually. And that'll be nice because we need having multiple evolutions will be useful so that we can have a kind of like mature adults and then things that look like babies. Again, just for the sake of visual representation until we get the model working. And then we got to switch everything out with our own sprites at some point. Okay, so then, yeah, we'll go with Manectric as the actual, like, the adults that'll be running around and hunting, and then the Electrics will be, like, the babies that you'll see, like, small numbers of, and then maybe the way I'll code it is, like, after an Electric is alive for so many days, it just turns into a Manectric. It goes to bed as an Electric and wakes up as a Manectric, and then it's ready to breed and hunt. Okay, so Manectric, for sure, is the carnivore. I don't even know if they are. God, that's how you spell its name, Manectric. I've said it so many times, I don't think I've ever typed that. That is how you fucking spell it. What a weird thing. Okay, cool. So next, actually, let me just copy this framework. Right. It's going to take me forever to get used to how Miro is set up. You don't see a flashing cursor if you are on the far end and if you've just clicked into a window. Okay, so the herbivore is Rattata. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, let's copy this one more time. Rattata back. All right, there we go. Now we have the skeleton structure. Okay, so we need a grassland producer. How about just like a Jumpluff? Is that a thing? Are you in here? You are in here. Okay. They seem kind of fun. And it might be a good time, a good use case for programming like a custom animation. Just like having them like jump and float around. Again, very simple. Like we would move their little hands up a little bit as they jumped in the air. Jix and BG3 are actually very generous outside of turn-based mode. Oh, the wiki says 6 seconds. Yeah, you could be right, Crazy Pants. Divinity Original Sin, the game they made right before Baldur's Gate 3. It's so much worse. A turn was like 2 seconds or something. It was so much more important to be in turn-based mode for like duration effects. It also made it really hard to cast a spell on yourself that would last a few turns, like a buff. If it only lasted like 1 turn, it was really hard to cast it outside of combat and then jump into combat. Although they probably didn't want you doing that. Oh, maybe Sunflora. Sunflora would be cute. Yeah, let's do Sunflora instead. All right. Sunflora it is, as the producers. Ooh, okay. So now we can do our bird carnivore. Do we just do Spearow? I think we just do Spearow. Okay, so you give me the little cursor right there, but if I click over here, you don't, but I can still type. That is so weird. Why do you do that? Miro, don't do that. You don't need to do that. Just give me the cursor all the time. Like, I'm a human being who works with computers in the year of our Lord 2024. I expect a cursor when I can fucking type, bro. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Ooh, do we need another Detritivore? Maybe we just have the Trapinches be in both spots. Who else? My God. Who else is a Detritivore? Oh, right, all kinds of bugs. Okay. Ooh. I think even like starfish might be, or they're just straight out predators. I remember reading about starfish when we were looking up what kind of animals are what and being surprised. Some kind of bug. Probably not a caterpillar. Starfish or eldritch. They certainly look Cthulhu-y. But they, you know, they still fit. They still fit into the cycle of things. They do something. Actually, I need to know. Sure. What do starfish eat? Okay, they are mostly carnivorous. All right. All right. What is this Imgur link, Dirk Glover? Oh, nice. Just textural variations. Cool. Cool. I thought it was going to be like an eldritch starfish. Nice. So we can add these in really easily. Maybe next stream. I'll leave this up in Chrome so I remember. Essentially, just like I would bring those into Godot, highlight all of them, and then tell them I want to choose one of them randomly, and then we can draw the areas where we want them in. I don't know if that's what I would have expected. It wasn't. Green are the edited regions. Oh boy. I can see the changes you've made in some of them. It honestly just all looks brown to me. Because I'm colorblind. But you know, only partly. I'm functional. Mostly. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, it's hard to pick out bug Pokemon from this list. Are any of you detritivores? Ooh, Paris might work. I would absolutely believe a Paris would come over to my dead body and gobble my bits up. Would Shellos fit detritivores? It's like a snail. It's a sea slug specifically. Ooh. Okay, we could move Trapinch. Oh my god, they're so cute. We could move Trapinch to the grasslands and then have the Shellos be the detritivores for the beach. That wouldn't fully make sense because apparently they're sea slugs. Sea rabbit. What the fuck, Dirk Glover? What does that mean? They're not rabbits. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. This just sounds fun. It just needs to be kind of functional, right? It doesn't need to be like the most believable thing in the world. Okay, so the Shellos are going to be eating dead bodies on the sea. A sea rabbit is a type of sea slug? No fucking way. No fucking way. That's weird. Oh my god! Holy shit. I didn't think a sea slug could be cute. Wow. Adorable. Holy shit. Okay, when we make symbiotes, we got to make one of these guys. Oh my god. Freaky, but still kind of cute somehow. Okay. We need some mountain bullshit. What kind of cool creatures would capture the rays of the sun on a mountain? Are there any grass ice combos? Haven't seen a sea moth. Oh my god. Do I just need to type the word sea and every different animal to see if something comes up? Whoa, dude. Okay, I don't know about cute, but cool looking. There we go. That's like fucking mesmerizing. Show me that big. Oh my god, it just isn't big. Okay. Whoa, dude. Fucking trippy. It's a fish. It does look like a fish. It doesn't look like a slug. Cool, man. Damn, they look kind of like... There's some fish that's really poisonous that looks all weird and bumpy and rocky like this. It might just be called a rockfish. I don't know. Fucking cool. Alright, do we have any grass ice type Pokemon? Because like if it's a mountain... I mean, I guess it's really we're doing a hill. Stonefish is the poisonous fish. Sounds right. Oh my god. No way that this wiki's complete. There's like two grass ice Pokemon and they're both just the one evolution line? Holy shit. Well, who's this cute fella? A fake thing? An ice type Chikorita. That's very cute. Okay. Apparently ice grass is just not allowed. Also, wait, what makes Snover grass? What are you? What are you that you would be grass type? You just look like a little ice monster. Honestly, like ice ground, really. Are your hands like roots? Are you a plant? What the fuck? Huh. Okay. Okay, so that idea's out the window. We'll just choose a nice grass type. Do something weird like Carnivine, although that's annoying because we don't get an evolution chain. It's an under the snow green growth. Honestly, it didn't look that green to me, but as we literally just discussed, I don't know what the fuck the color green is. Oh, Tropius would be cool. It'd be very funny to just have like, instead of lower evolutions being the babies, you just like the adult Tropiuses are just double sized and the baby ones are just smaller, just not multiplied by 2. That is something that I really want to do. I know for the sake of functionality, Pokemon reduces the size of overworld sprites, but like I really want you to see some creatures in the wild that are just fucking huge. Especially like at the beginning of the game, I want you to see them and be like, oh, that thing will probably kill me. And then it will, like, if you could inspect it or you get into a fight with it, you realize like, oh yeah, it's like 10 levels above me. That thing's just gonna murder me. I should stay away from that area. Or maybe they only come out at dusk or dawn. And so in the middle of the day, you're fine. Middle of the night, you're fine. But you find yourself in their territory at the wrong time. You better get the fuck out of there. Trico's cute, but not a, you're not like a producer. Maybe we just go with like a Bellsprout. No, let's do Skiploom and Jumpluff. Hoppip, do Skiploom and Jumpluff. Skiploom has the actual little flower on it. Sold. A big ass Snorlax like from the show. Well, right now we need things that generate solar energy. Ooh, an ice version of Snorlax that was like super shaggy would be very cool. He just like has a thick winter coat. Okay, so we're just gonna say Jumpluff. Why did it need 3 Fs? Who was Shiftry again? Hold on, I'll just actually search it. Oh, right. He's an actual tree. I hate this weird thing where like he has arms, but they're just a fucking useless leaf. And then also he has like dumb little sandal points on his feet, but he only has one of them. He doesn't have like multiple, so like he's always balancing. Why would he have that? Oh my god, I hate some Pokemon. Like, fucking why? You could throw this into an AI art generator and be like, make a cool version of this, and it absolutely could make a better thing. And that's not meant to be a compliment to AI art. It's meant to be an insult both to AI art, but then like an even bigger insult to certain Pokemon designs. We need an herbivore now. Who would be Sawbuck? We don't have a Sawbuck. Maybe that's not how you spell it. That's not a Pokemon. There we go. You're clever. You forgot an S? It really felt like a troll for a second. That could be cool. Also a little bit weird. Would an herbivore eat his leaves? Would they eat each other's leaves? That would be very fucking funny. Like a weird sign of like dominance or respect in their community is you offer your leaves to the pack leader, or like you're a male Sawsbuck and your mate is like pregnant and hungry and you're like, okay, just like fine, we didn't find food, eat my fucking leaves. Okay, okay, we don't have it in here. Dang. The summer, autumn, winter, spring buck. Right, it does clearly have. I thought that was a different creature. Maybe there is a different Pokemon that has. Did like Stantler have different forms? Maybe they weren't seasonal based. Dang, but it's normal grass all the time. That would be cool if it's type changed. Darn. How about search for producers just by chlorophyll skill? Oh, like that's an ability in Pokemon. Interesting idea. I don't know how, like Pokemon likes to be not sensical at certain times. Okay, like an Execute. Where's the chlorophyll on an Execute? It's fucking nowhere. It's not green. It's not doing photosynthesis. But this is a good short list for sure. Tropius would be so fun. Tangela and Tangrowth would be very funny. Oh my god. I forgot about Sewaddle's evolution. Petalil could be kind of cool. Oh, Lilligant got a new form. Whoa, I do not know Maractus. That's all right. Okay, so Maractus is probably too new to do. Is Petalil too new? It is too new. Burmy. Do we have Burmy? What is Burmy? It's not on the list of chlorophyll havers. Oh, yeah, Burmy could be good. And then it evolves into something? Oh, it evolves into something else that does look like it could produce energy through photosynthesis. No, let's do Burmy. Burmy's fun. Oh, right, and there's... Oh, no, there's a Trash Cloak Burmy. Hold on. No, I didn't close it. No, that's so weird. The sand cloak one is cute. Okay, so we would have to do the plant cloak one. Cacturn would be cool, but it's too like evil. Shit, also does Cacturn have a lower form? Right, Cacnea. No. Okay, maybe we do Cacturn. Cacturn's fucking cool. All right, yeah, let's do Cacturn. It's gonna be tough to be a carnivore up in the mountains. Okay. So yeah, now carnivore time. Who's gonna be the mountain carnivore? We could just have it be a dragon. It's gotta be something big. Intimidating. Not Arceus, though. Maybe a Garchomp could be cool. Like mostly Gabites, but like 1 or 2 Garchomps. Oh my god, Dirklover, you're right. I was thinking producer. You're right. Cacturn could be the producer, and in fact, I like that better than Jumpluff. Cacturn's fucking cool. You're right. My brain was back a line. All right, so we need an herbivore, which then I guess my statement after that also was offset by 1. So if Cacturns are the producer, you'd have to be a pretty ferocious herbivore to eat a Cacturn. So who's gonna eat the Cacturn? Oh, and I guess you wouldn't necessarily eat the Cacturn. You would like eat its leaves. And that's actually difficult because Cacturns don't really have leaves, right? You eat their fruit. Actually, that sounds really funny to like knock out a Cacturn and eat its fruit. Ferocious or careful? Yeah, that's an interesting point. So we could have it be like a bird that just like flies in and like grabs its fruit and leaves. That would be very funny to watch. Like a bird just like swoops in and like smacks a Cacturn, so it's like knocked out. Little like stars above its head. And then the bird is just like pecking at the Cacturn and then flies away. That's a fun idea. It would also be fun to do it with Burmy, because then we could remove its little plant cloak. Like all of its leaves could get eaten. You could switch it for the plant cloak to the sand one as if like the sand cloak is underneath the plant cloak. That would be funny. Damn, actually, maybe that's what we should do. I do like Cacturn though. All right, my fact page. Ooh, okay, no, let's do Burmy. Cacturn is cool, but let's do Burmy. So we don't need a super ferocious carnivore. Ooh, do we have Girafarig? We could have Girafarig be the herbivore. Why not? I like Girafarig. Oh, but it doesn't have a lower type. Dang. Okay. Okay, canceled. Oh shit, let me grab my jacket. I'll be right back. Stantler would be cool, but similar problem. No lower form. Could just do like Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot and Noctowl. Oh, interesting. Noctowl's animation is he's like just flying. He doesn't like walk along with you. Hoothoot actually looks like it's kind of walking along with you. Interesting. Oh, and Ladybug, yeah, sure. Ladybug's just like floating next to you. Interesting. Ooh, Stantler would have Weird Ear from Gen 8. I don't think we have that. We don't have that. Got to go with what we got. Especially because the whole point of this is just to develop the logic. It's not even about the creatures themselves. It's about all the underlying logic below that will make them tick. Yeah, what would be a good choice? It's also kind of difficult because we don't even really know for sure, like, all of the Pokemon that are herbivores. It's not even really explained. I'm sure the diets of certain Pokemon are explained, but not all of them. Crazy cat. God. Hey. Oh, a Doduo would be interesting. I feel like a Doduo would actually eat bugs. I don't feel like it would be an herbivore. But that could be kind of fun to just have like a ground... A bird that doesn't fly. Yeah, maybe we just do that. Yeah. Sure. Okay. It's not my favorite idea, but... Lucario looks like an herbivore. Lucario's the, like, steel... God, is it steel dark or is like steel fighting? Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting idea. It's a fucking fighter, though. Yeah, that's true, too. It does look like it's canine-like. I would think of Lucario as more of a hunter, for sure. I think we'll just go with Doduo. But actually, shoot, it's going to be Dodrio. We're going to have Dodrio, and then Doduo is going to be the younger form. So now we do need a carnivore. We could go with Lucario. Who looks like they would hunt a Dodrio? It would have to be somebody fast. Or something capable of flying to just like pounce. Also something that would live up in a mountain. Arcanine sounds good. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's do Arcanine. Rig. Just making cute little meows. Okay. And then somebody to collect the dead bits. Are there any vulture Pokemon? I feel like at some point there are. Mandibuzz. And Vullaby. Oh my god, I hate the like the egg is still on me. How would you do a bunch of battles and like your egg is still attached to you? What does that even mean? And I guess Fearow is kind of a vulture. That's Gen 5. Okay. All right. It's worth a check, but yeah, okay. Yeah, no. All right. Dang. Okay. Wow, really? They didn't get a vulture until Gen 5. We could honestly go with Fearow. Is Fearow a vulture? Oh my god, the autocomplete. Is Fearow good? It's Pokemon. They're all good. The game's easy. Based on various predatory birds. Are vultures predators? I thought vultures were very not. I thought they didn't hunt anything. They are scavengers. Ooh. They may kill wounded or sick animals. Oh my god, what little bastards. Dick move, dude. Okay. That's not gonna work. It would be really nice to have a bird type that is like a cleanup crew for the mountains. What else could we do? Some kind of bug. Some kind of a hardy bug creature. It's got to have a lower form and an upper form. Ooh, bug Pokemon. Gen 4. Sure. Wow, Sporkle.com? It's a quiz. Okay, I was like, these aren't bugs. These aren't... Ooh, Venomoth. Nature's brutal even in Pokemon, yeah. It's weird because Pokemon tries to be like cute, but like the moment you look into stuff, there's some weird shit going on. I think Venomoth could be good. It's not really perfect, but we're not going for perfect. We're just going for like kind of sort of believable. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do Venomoth. Something else? Is there anything else that catches my eye? Yeah. Yeah, Venomoth is good. Okay. So now we have all the creatures. I think maybe we should get a list of the objects that we need. I just keep hearing noises everywhere. I hear noises in the corner, so I'm like, okay, Greg's over there. And then there's noise there, and then there's noise there, and then there's noise back in the corner. The cat is everywhere. Okay, so as a producer, Ivysaur really just needs like a nest. So I'm kind of thinking that like for now, would there be producers that don't need a nest? Like they just stay out at night? That seems like a bad idea. It seems like if you were a plant and you could walk around, you'd probably want a safe place to go. Caddis liquid is spreading everywhere. That is what it feels like. He is now running through the blinds. Yeah, I think maybe we'll just say like Ivysaur. So we'll need soil for Ivysaur to kind of like I don't know, dig its feet into and like absorb nutrients. So we'll need to add like some fucking dirt. I guess we'll have to have like some sandy dirt patches, maybe. Or really, I guess you could just say that like the sand functions well enough as a soil. But yeah, I'll look into adding some like soil spots. Some sparkly dirt. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, actually, let's do that. We'll add a little like sparkle animation to it, because the importance of this is going to like we're going to try to test our like code, and so having dirt that's sparkly and knowing that Ivysaur should seek it out would make it really easy to test. Okay, so they'll need sparkly dirt, and then they'll need like a cave or a hole to go into. That's like their territory. And I think this is going to be the same for like a lot of the creatures. They're going to need some kind of cave or hole that they live in. I guess for Ivysaurs, it wouldn't be a hole. They wouldn't really go inside of a hole. Like a fox might have like a den that's like down in the ground. But I think for the Ivysaur, we'll just give them like a cave they can go into. What are the other things? Hold on. Let me just open a second Miro window. Miro, are you cool with that? You cool with me doing that? We cool, Miro? Cool, okay. All right, so the producers need sunlight and soil. They need a nest. So I don't think other things are essential to their survival, but may end up being like an aspect of them optimizing their survival. Like they might push things out of the way, or climb over things. But I think for now, like, I think we'll just go like bare bones. Like they just need to survive. So they need sunlight. And so I guess that means we want to get a day-night cycle going at some point. So maybe this will be later. Maybe the day-night cycle will be later. Right, destroy old trees to open up a sunny area. That's a cool idea. That's cool to like imagine like a Venusaur just like pushing over a bunch of old trees for all the little Ivysaurs to come have a nice like open sun spot. Cool. Ooh, right. Also the fruit that they would produce. Sure. Ooh, that's going to be interesting to try and figure out. I don't know if I want to animate that initially, but maybe we need to. So the idea would be that like the Wingull is coming after them to eat their berries. Although the Wingulls might also just eat regular bush berries too. Okay, so you know, let's have like we'll have like a later on situation. First, we want to make sure they have a cave to live in and some dirt to get nutrients from. In the future, we are going to add in a day-night cycle with sun, and they'll seek the sun and avoid shade. And they'll also have little berries that grow on them. Oh my god. I cannot get used to not having the cursor. Universal berry production. Indeed. Universal but sun-based. Okay. So Wingull. So the Wingull mainly just needs like a berry plant for now. Eventually it'll eat berries off the Ivysaur. And then I think the Wingull will just live in trees. And then I don't think we need anything else special. When we have the day-night cycle, then the Wingulls will go to sleep in their trees. But that won't really be important, like whether it, like part of the day-night cycle is it being light and dark. Obviously, you could have a day-night cycle, a lot of games, so many games. Nighttime is not dark. It infuriates me. It's slightly darker than daytime, but like really it's not daytime, nighttime. It's like bright daytime and dim daytime. So I think at first we can just have a daily schedule, even without it getting dark. And we can make sure the Wingulls go into their trees at night. Nope. Manectric, what'll you need? Wingles need a nest, indeed. Indeed. And I think it'll be simple enough to just show them like fly into the tree. Maybe we'll make a little animation, like some leaves kind of get rustled as they go in. But it'll be like, again, very fucking simple animations. So Manectric, I feel like Manectric could have a den, like a little hole they all go down into underground. And they're going to need to actually hunt. We're going to have them like actually hunt the Ivysaur and the Wingull. And that, like, it seems like it's going to be hard to get this to work because I just have no idea how to do this, but it sounds very fun once it kind of works to like fine tune it. And I think what we're going to have to do is at some point come up with like a stats for like each Manectric. Like some Manectric are going to be faster than others, and some Wingulls are going to be faster than others. So if you get a fast Manectric that sneaks up on a slow Wingull, like boom, that's a recipe for a successful hunt. But otherwise, like it might be hard to catch a Wingull since they can fucking fly. Ivysaur though, I feel like it's going to be like the strong Manectric that can catch an Ivysaur to eat them because the Ivysaur will just fucking fight them. And, you know, a Wingull trying to fight a Manectric is probably a bad idea. Like, 4 times weak to electric attacks? Ooh. Ooh. I guess, okay, I'll call it a den. But, like, really, it's a hole. And then I don't think they need anything special extra. I think part of the day-night cycle that'll be important is having times that are very clearly like dusk and dawn, because a lot of predators hunt. That's their like best hunting hours. So maybe we'll set the Manectrics up in the future to hunt during those hours only. And then during the day, maybe they just chill out. So the Shellos are interesting because they're going to clean up. So I think what this means is we might need to figure out how to make like a dead sprite. A sprite for like a dead creature. Ooh, seagulls usually nest on cliffs. That's a good point. Ooh. Ooh, that's a very good point. Okay, we could try to make that work. I could set up some cliff areas where the player couldn't necessarily get to, because those would be the kind of cliffs that a Wingull would choose. They wouldn't choose a cliff that was easily accessible by a player, because then that would mean it's easily accessible by a hunter or something. But yeah, that's a really good idea. Oh, like a little offshore island. Okay, sure. We'll have it be like a little tiny island that's like close and visible. So let's do like offshore cliffs. Yeah, that's totally doable. We'll jump back into Godot and like build that first thing. So yeah, we also gonna need like corpses. We could maybe just yeah, Dirglover, we could have like a little pile, like either like a little like grave symbol or like bones or something. That's a good idea. But yeah, I don't. Would Shellos just like maybe they just go back into the water? Like maybe at night they just like wander back into the water? Because if they're a sea slug, I feel like they would nest in the water. So then we'll just add deep water in, and we'll just have them like they'll just like walk into the deep water and just like kind of go down and disappear. If that's hard to animate, they'll just disappear instantly. And then that should be easy to manage because, well, okay, well, hold on. The player can't walk there, but they can walk there. And actually, I know exactly how to do that because of a video I watched. I know how to set collision only for certain kinds of things. You can say these things don't collide with these things, but they do collide with these other things. Okay. Oh, a little reef could be cute. That's gonna be hard to unless we have those assets already. That would be a lot of work. Maybe they just take the carcass and go ferment it in the water. Oh my god. Okay. Like they drag it away. Holy shit. That's interesting, and this sounds like a fun challenge to program. It'll be different, but it'll be something that will be like valuable, useful for like potentially like later cutscenes, having characters like drag items. I know how to make the player push items. I've got a boulder I can push. But that's not quite the same. Ooh, okay, that's a cool idea. The player might need a dragging animation too. Yeah, at some point I think we will. That's one of the things I've always wanted to be able to do with boulders is have some kind of variation of the boulder puzzle in Pokemon where you can like pull them backwards. Like maybe you need a very special item to do it. Or even just pick them up. But yeah. I think we have plenty of work already. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. For now, it's just like bare bones. We gotta be as simple as possible. Okay, so I think a lot of the producer stuff is gonna be the same. They're gonna need like a sparkly dirt patches that they're gonna seek out. And maybe eventually we'll have them fight over them. If there's too many Sunflora, not enough sparkly dirt patches. Oh boy. Time to throw down the leaf slapping competition. Now, it feels weird to say that a sunflower creature would go hide in a cave at night. It also feels weird to say that a creature that could move would just stay out in the open at night. I guess they could like dig themselves into the ground or something. They could just like... Oh, Durglover, good point. I forgot about water seeking. Oh my god, we got food. Now, certain animals don't really need water because they get all the water they need from their food. So I think with Ivysaur, you could kind of argue that maybe like if it's digging into the dirt to like put roots into the dirt to like absorb nutrients, it can probably get water that way, right? So I don't think Ivysaur need to seek out water necessarily. Wingulls. God, do birds drink water? What a fucking weird question. Like maybe they just eat juicy berries and they don't care. I feel like Manectric would definitely seek water. And then the Shellos like kind of live in salt water, so they're probably fine. It's up to me. No, for sure. I think we'll just put it in for Manectric. And that means we need to add fresh water. So they dive and scoop water from your pool. Oh no. So they're getting like a bunch of chlorine? Oh, stupid birds. Oh. I know they'll clean themselves in water. I don't think I've ever actually seen a bird drink water. It's weird to think about. Okay, so we need to... Let's see, I'm gonna bold these. These are some things we can add real quick. Like we can just very quickly add in these things into Godot. Like right now we don't have a freshwater source on the island, which is not good for the Manectrics that are gonna live there. What's that beak do? Apparently it drinks water. Okay. All right. Back to Sunflora. So they'll get their water from the dirt. So I think we'll just have them like dig into the ground. I don't know how to animate that. They might just for the time being, they'll probably just like just boop, like they're just underground. Just make a little funny popping noise. They're gonna dig underground for safety at night. Okay. Rattata, I feel like, are gonna also just eat berries. Maybe grass too. Like little grass seeds. So we're gonna need to add some grass in. Probably knew that. Yeah, Dirk Lover, we'll have some kind of particle effect or something, but that's not something I can do today, right? I need to like look through all the Pokemon Reborn. Oh my god, brain, what is that thing? It is Pokemon Reborn, yeah. I'll look through all of those like effects. There were so like, I shit you not, like thousands of particle animation things. There's got to be something in there we can do that'll kind of add to the effect. And if not, oh well, it'll just look a little janky. But I don't want to make like a custom animation for it if I'm not gonna like use it for the final product. It seems like kind of a waste of time if our goal is just to kind of illustrate what's going on. Am I not able to actually tell that bold is on? Yeah, that's okay. Another slightly annoying thing about Miro. Okay. I guess Rattata will just live in little holes. That's fine. So maybe they'll live in like small holes. And the Manectric will live in big holes. And they should probably seek water as well. Okay. It's not a slightly annoying thing, it's severely annoying. Well, you know, what can you do, right? You think seagulls have a desalination filter so they can drink seawater? Holy shit, that would be fucking sweet. That would be a nice thing to have, like, personally, you know? If humans could just drink seawater and like filter out the salt. It would probably just mean you would pee out a lot of salt. All right, so Spearow. Spearow can fucking live in trees. So they're going to hunt just like Manectric will. And I suppose they'll also seek water. And they live in trees. You know other seabirds do, but you're not certain about seagulls. Yeah, seagulls, like, they go fucking everywhere. So I feel like they could probably just find fresh water. But if they didn't need to, if they had that same adaptation, why would they? Many carnivores in the wild feel their need for water from meat. Yeah, for sure. I want... Yeah, maybe the Spearows will be okay not seeking water. I definitely want to... I want to have multiple creatures seeking water because I want to make that like a... it's like a pressure point, right? Like herbivores need to go get water, but so do the hunters. So they gotta like kind of avoid each other. Maybe Maybe at the watering hole there's a truce. It seems like an interesting thing to program from a simulation point of view, and something that would kind of like surprise a player who's experiencing the game and is like watching it happen, you know? But maybe the Spearows are fine. They eat juicy Rattata. Oh, and maybe the occasional Sunflora. How meaty is a Sunflora? It's a plant that can move. Is it meaty? Would a Spearow that wants some meat, would it eat a Sunflora? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Maybe for now we start small and we give them just one focus, the Spearow focus on the Rattata. But, you know, eventually, maybe not. Okay, so what is Trapinch's deal? Trapinch is also going to do cleanup. And I don't think they should drag the body away. They should do what like ants do, where they just like pull bits of it off. So, this might be a good time to learn about how to like update an object, to like update its tile or its sprite, and randomly, specifically. So like a Trapinch would come up to like a dead Rattata and kind of like just kind of like shake, like do a little animation where it's like moving toward the Rattata over and over, and like what it's doing is like ripping off a piece of it. And then when it's done, it walks away with like a little thing in its hand, and the Rattata sprite has like slightly less to it. Which is generally what ants do to dead bodies. They go up and like rip little things off of it and then walk it back. Unless they can take the whole thing. And then they would need a nest. They need like an anthole. We gotta find like maybe there's an animation, a specific, like a little dirt pile. You would think a Trapinch would kind of function like a trapdoor spider. They definitely do in the game. You see them doing it. And I feel like for this case, I'm gonna like misuse them. I'm going to have them be scavengers. Because as far as I know, they're the only ant Pokemon, right? Should probably look this up. Who's this weird little fucker? From Pokemon Untamed. Cute. I like his little legs. Oh my god, this guy's cute too. Cool. These are just like fake Pokemon. It's like pretty good. Cool. Shit, I need to look up what Pokemon Untamed is. That's like some pretty good art. There is Durant. Okay, but he's Gen 5. Damn. All right. So yeah, we're gonna misuse Trapinch then, intentionally. But they do absolutely do like trapdoor spider shit. They set up a thing and then they wait. Back to this. And yeah, Dirt Glover, that's an interesting idea that they would make like shiny dirt. That's a cool idea. Like next to ant holes is shiny dirt. Ooh, so okay. That, where would we put that? I think back here in like object interaction. So we need the like Detritivore decomposer thing. We'll say they make shiny dirt, and that will make sense because we will be working on this stuff, and we will understand what shiny dirt is. Certainly. You can actually look into bio-inspired algorithms for a variety of simulations. Ooh, that's a good idea. I don't think we can be as like accurate, but if there are some simple ones, that's a cool idea. You made your master diploma using an ant algorithm. Cool. Next to the ant hole, you thought it would be where they ate. Well, my thought would be that a typical ant would like bring food back to the colony. But I guess maybe that's an interesting point. It would be where what they would leave behind would then more easily break down into the soil. Okay. Let's see. They'll make shiny dirt where they left dead body. Yeah, because that actually makes way more sense, because that's like part of the value of decomposers and detritivores is that they're helping things to break down easier. And yeah, they would leave a skeleton. That seems like it's going to be hard. I think we're just going to have them leave like a pile of mush, and then like within a few days that pile of mush is going to make shiny dirt. I'm not here to make a bunch of different kinds of skeletons. Kind of cool though. Cool idea. A little bit morbid, but yeah, it's low res pixel art. It'll be fine. Kids can play it. It'll be like, kids love gross shit. Hopefully their parents don't care. I can't imagine parents are getting mad about pixel art skeletons these days. There's way worse stuff. Okay. Guess we won't worry about the ants getting water. I guess they'll get water from the creatures they break apart. Should be fine. And then for the mountain, we have Burmy. Also, you submitted 2 puzzles for the shore area in the game dev channel. Sweet, dude. All right. Hopefully it's something we can make work. That's something I've been coming up against, is I've come up with some very cool ideas for puzzles. I think. And then I'm like, all right, that means I need to like make a bunch of animations and stuff. But those I feel like are worth potentially making, because unlike if we make animations for Pokemon, we're eventually going to not be using these Pokemon. We're going to be making our own creatures. So then that's a waste of time. But the puzzle animations we could still use for our final project. Every rural Australian kid has put a dead snake on an ant's nest and come back later to look at the skeleton. Oh my God. That does sound interesting. Also creepy. Burmy might need plants to disguise itself. Oh my God, that's an adorable idea. Okay. Holy shit. Yeah, we could figure that out. So how would we... Ooh. Okay, so we're going to put plants. It needs plants to hide around. And then it would also need sparkly dirt. And where would a Burmy go at night? They could maybe go up trees. Or maybe they could like hide in they could like hide inside of like thick bushes at night. So they could not only like hide amongst them during the day, but try to like they could get to the edges of a patch of bushes to get some good sunlight, and then they could scurry back in if anything came. But then they could also sleep inside like dense thickets. And then the question is, do I let the player go into those things? Maybe they're like a step up from tall grass, like you move really, really slow through them. And then eventually the idea will be that these creatures react to the player too. So like if a Burmy hears you coming and you're really, really slow, he'll just kind of like maneuver his way away from you and avoid you. Hey, Greg. Hello. You want to scratch? What do you... No? What? Okay. All right. So then I'll just put that they nest in plants as well. Actually, we'll combine that into one thing. Greg, that's my water. Also, your tail is blocking the screen, young lady. Mm-hmm. All right, thank you. Okay, so then we'll do hide plus nest. Great. It's a fun idea. And just different. We need some different kinds of nests going on until I can really like, again, once we get into making the actual game, we can make nests that are like little like rocky, like a little like nestled away area in the rocks for like wolves. And we can make some differentiated holes, but for now a lot of the nests are just gonna be a hole or a cave. You're making a list of funny shore life to submit for symbiont generation. Sweet. Dude, also for sea life too, the God, the two things you already mentioned. The like, what was it, a sea moth and then a sea rabbit? We gotta make a sea rabbit symbiont. It's fucking cool. We think Burmy gets energy from the sun. It gets water and nutrients from the dirt. Okay. So now Dodrio. So I think Dodrio's gonna just be very similar to oh boy. To Rattata. It's just gonna like eat probably just berries. Ooh. But maybe Dodrio is tall enough to eat different berries. So we could maybe we can get different foliage going on. So like the Dodrio and the Rattata can kind of mingle together sometimes. Like the Dodrio live in the mountains, but they could come down to the grasslands to eat some of the taller berries the Rattata can't reach. Ooh, Dodrio might not sleep though. Each head sleeps at a different time. Ooh. Okay, so then the consequences of that would be Dodrio's awake all the time. So then the things that hunt it could hunt it all the time. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. And yeah, they could have a portion of the day where both heads are active. Like maybe that's when they get a lot of their eating done. They can eat twice as fast. Just like as a Dodrio, you just go right up to two bushes and like want to use hitting the right bush, want to use hitting the left bush. Just strip that bush of all those berries. Oh, that's an interesting idea. But they still need a nest though. Ooh, yeah, that's an interesting idea. If like both heads are active, then they would like do better in a fight. But honestly, I feel like though, if you were the sleepy head and your body got into a fight, you would wake up, right? Right? Okay, so yeah, they still need a nest for sure. They still need a safe spot. Which, where the hell is a Dodrio gonna nest? They've got little grippy talons. They could go up trees. It would be safe from the Arcanine. I feel like it's got to be something like that because, like, otherwise they would just get decimated. Is there somewhere else that a Dodrio could go that an Arcanine couldn't go? Greg, where are you? She's just meowing. Oh well, okay, she stopped. Oh. He was behind the desk. What if there was some kind of like rocky area that the Dodrio could cross that like the Arcanine couldn't cross? That would be an interesting challenge to figure out. A good like navigation map test. Ooh, like yeah, maybe they can navigate like a cliff better than the Arcanine could. Like they can go up cliffs, but the Arcanine can't. Okay, sure, they'll have a different kind of cliff nest. We'll say cliff nest number 2. Yeah, that should be good enough. Also, the fact that they're going to eat like different berries than Rattata, I think will be interesting because what I want to do is I want it to run like a simulation where I can give it starting parameters and then it will actually like be a simulation. Like the number of Dodrio that are going to be alive on the island that we're making will be determined by like how much they need to eat and how fast the plants grow. I feel like I'm probably going to accidentally murder them all quite a few times by not giving them enough berries to eat. So then I want to see once and then they'll also have like they have desires and needs they'll need to fulfill. And so I want to see if I can get them to kind of like the Dodrio live in the mountains, but they'll come down. They'll come down to the grassland if they're hungry and there's too many fucking Dodrios and they're all eating all the berries up in the mountain. They can't grow back fast enough. They'll come down to the grasslands and steal some of the berries that the Rattata can't get to. God, maybe they'll steal some of the berries that the Rattata can get to, and then all the Rattata are gonna die. Oh my God. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out a way to stop that. Obviously, we can't have the Dodrio murdering all the Rattata by eating their food, but it's probably gonna happen though. I'm gonna have to decide like how long is a day, how fast do things respawn. Figuring out the parameters is the most tedious part of algorithms. Yeah, for sure. I did some like minor stuff in college for like floodplain mapping and routing. So like predicting based on like historical rainfall, what is the result going to be if this much rain falls in this area of this city. And you have all the information like this area of the city is a parking lot and this area is a park. And you got to like tweak all the different parameters to try and get like the known, you know the results because there was historical rainfall and then historical, like the level of the river changes based on the rainfall. And so your goal was to try and like come up with I think it was called a natural algorithm. It like essentially started from like randomized points and tried to slowly evolve to be like the right answer. It was fucking cool. It was very, very minor though. And it was really interesting to like tweak aspects of it. You would think you're making a small change and then the river's like 10 feet deeper than it actually should have been. You were like a foot off and you're like, yeah, this change is going to make the river not as deep anymore in my simulation. And they're like, no, actually it's like 10 feet deeper than you thought. Oops. It's fucking hilarious. That I'm not so worried about the tedious aspect of it because at that point I will feel like I did something. I will have like a model that does something. I'm worried about how hard it is going to be to get this model going because I just don't fucking understand Godot. It's definitely still in the learning process phase, just constantly. And there are things that I will think I know, and then I go to do something, and then Godot's just like, no, that just totally doesn't work. And I'm like, but I did that. But I did it like 5 times already. Why doesn't it work? And like I forgot to check a thing, or a thing got checked and I didn't remember checking it, so I accidentally checked it off. We can do it. I think we can do it. I will take it. We're gonna take it a step at a time. We might be stuck for like multiple streams in a row. But I'm gonna power through. That's the point of this weekly session, is to force myself to power through it. Speaking of powering through, let's figure out Arcanine's bullshit. So Arcanine is gonna eat Dodrios, which means he go hunt, and he'll go get water. Arcanine will go get water. I want to have we need like mountaintop water. If you're stuck, use a duck. What does that mean? We have Duck Laugh Where's Duck Laugh? Hold on. Hold on. I have Duck Laugh in here somewhere. There it is. We have a duck that laughs. I don't know how that helps, but we do have Duck. That sound clip is from a duck at the lake that is like a couple 100 feet that way. Damn, Crazy Plants and I haven't been walking around the lake. I hope that duck is still there. He's so weird. None of the other ducks do that shit. He's so fucking weird. It's a psychological tool. Programmers have rubber ducks to explain the code to them. So like you hold the duck and you tell the duck like, okay, duck, this code is supposed to do this and then do that and then do this, but it's not doing the first thing. What could the problem be? And like, because you're re-explaining it, it helps you like process it. That's really funny. Holy shit. That's adorable. I should get a rubber duck. Okay, so Arcanines are big, so I feel like they need like a big den. They need like just a cave. We'll call it a cave den. And I think those are things we can add them, but only partially. I think eventually the idea is going to be there'll be like a cave in Pokemon where you can like zone in. You like walk into the cave and then you're in like a new area like Mount Moon or whatever. But like you might go into this and then like you might turn around immediately because you will disturb a big family of Arcanine who are like, what the fuck are you doing here, buddy? We're gonna murder you. Get the fuck out of here. Because, you know, it's like their safe zone. Huh. Also, interesting that when I bold the all caps, they look smaller. That's all I did, right? Yeah. It's so much smaller when it's all caps. Weird. Okay. Oh my god, you guys are my rubber duck. That's pretty funny. Can you be a rubber duck with an eye patch and a pirate hat? Sure. Shoot, there's some silly duck game. There, oh my god, there's a game that just the game generates plastic ducks in like a pool. Like that's the whole game. And you can like give them names. But there is 100% an eye patch duck. I don't know if it has a pirate hat. It probably does. Those things go together like way too well for that to not be a thing. Okay. And then, so Venomoth is going to be our last thing. It's going to be our scavenger, our decomposer. Do we just have them function the same way as the ants? I think that would be fine. Also interesting, actual moths, some of them help with pollination, like because they'll like eat plant nectar. I wonder if we want to do that at all. Like, do they eat both? That could be an interesting, it would be interesting to have a helpful creature in this situation. In the situation with producers that are capable of reproduction, but in some cases like cross-pollination, reproduction occurs specifically by like bees and bats and moths. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I want to make a note about that. I don't want to do it now, but I think that would be an interesting thing to add later on, for sure. A cocoon tree. Dead trees with cocoons. That's an interesting idea. Like, that would be where their nest would be? Ooh. So we could definitely just have them live in trees, for sure. It would be cool to, make some kind of visual change to the trees. Oh my god, how do you spell cocoon? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. I played a game. I played a game called Cocoon. It's all O's, one C. Okay, one C seemed pretty right. All O's sounds wrong. Oh my god. Okay, now it fits on one line. Actually, no, let's keep the S, but remove the space. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. Not all typed things have the same size. Sure. Okay. And then I guess we don't necessarily care about Venomoth seeking out water. All right. So now the things in bold are things that I can just add into to Godot right now. So I guess we should go back and do that. So get this over here, and then hide Firefox. There are partially yellow trees in the pack that we can change. Okay, so we could change the color and say it's silk. That's an interesting idea. I was kind of thinking we would just add little things to them. But yeah, we could have the idea be that they're like nesting in dead trees, and then the color would be different. I don't know. Manectric acts as a natural bug zapper. Yeah, I really hope there's a cool animation for like electricity that I can find, because the idea of Manectric going and like hunting things with electricity sounds really fun. And you know, if a Venomoth wandered its way down from the mountain, I feel like Manectric would eat that fucking thing. And oh man, this is gonna be so crazy to think about like how different creatures are gonna hunt. Like I feel like Arcanine for the most part would rely on its physical size, but it also has like a flamethrower. It could just breathe embers on creatures, kill them with fire. Oh, and then they'd be cooked. Oh my god. Ooh, Dirglever, you gotta go. Well, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate your help as always, and I hope you have a nice day. And I will have fun. We only have a little bit of time left, but this has been good. The potential that we have here is just fun to think about. Okay, so the first thing we want to add some plants. Okay. So I think the thing to do with that is we don't want them to be part of the tile map unless they don't get destroyed. If they get destroyed, then we want them to be an object. For the purpose of this simulation, how important do I think it is? Like if an Arcanine uses flamethrower on the thing he's hunting and he hits a bush, do I want the bush to be able to burn down? Greg, are you stuck? She's trying to jump off the window ledge and is like meowing. She can't decide. Okay, great. She decided to go the other way. Good choice. Good choice. Oh, do I want it to be destructible? Ooh, I guess we do. And there's not going to be a whole lot of them. If we had like thousands of bushes, it will really slow the game down to calculate them as objects. But I don't know. I think we'll be okay. So let's find a bush. Let's find a bush in our tile map, and then we'll go and make an object, and we'll tell it, hey, this is your sprite. And in fact, this might actually be something I should do off stream, because I don't want to, when you make something a sprite, you can give it this whole thing and then tell it like, actually, the only part that matters is these 3 tiles. That's what you look like. You're these 3 tiles. But then it still has this giant thing loaded in its memory. Although if you're already loading it as an asset, it might not mess with performance. Ooh, okay. I need to make a note about that. It sucks because I think there are a bunch of things like that I'm not going to realize I need to do research about ahead of time. And then I'm going to get to a point where it's a problem, and then I will have done a bunch of work and have to undo it. But that's fine. Okay, so let's find ourselves. We need 2 different kinds of bushes. And then I think just to be safe, it'll make sense to I'll make a duplicate of this image, open it up in Aseprite, crop out everything except the actual bush. Okay, so this is all cave stuff, right? We should start at tile set 1. Okay. We've got our trees. Are you a bush? You're like a weird little tiny... What the fuck are you? You do look like a little bush. But I believe there are bushes that have berries in them. And that would be an easy place to start. But if not, we can just add berries to these pretty easily. Like just some little red pixels. Something like that. So then maybe we have these be the ones in the grassland that the rattatas are eating. And these will be the ones in the up in the mountain area that the doduo can eat. Okay, so those seem fine. Let's look around though and see if we have any others. There's a bunch of town or city stuff. These little tiny bushes with flowers are kind of a fun idea. Maybe do them for the grassland. Even the beach too. I think it'll make sense to have a few different plant types. Yeah, I guess I've got like 30 minutes left, so we'll just plan out all of these things. And then I'll make them all objects that we can fuck around with next stream. Ooh. Okay. Also need to make a note about spawning objects. Because I think at first I'll just have them spawned. And then we'll test, because this is going to be like baby steps. We're going to like have a rattata that starts on the map, like right next to the player, and a bush, and we'll have the coding in place to have the rattata know he's hungry, and see can he navigate his way to the bush and eat a berry. That'll be like probably one of the first tests we do. But then eventually the goal is going to be when the game starts, there's a random spawning of bushes. They're all over the place and never in the same place. Well, sometimes. It's random. They could be in the same spot again. That's how randomness works. Eventually, the simulation should be complex enough that they'll never all be in the same place. Although even that has a chance of happening. Okay, so those bushes might be... They might be what we got. We looked at 2. We look at the... Okay, spoke too soon. So we have our tall grass here. Grass was another thing we needed to worry about, I believe. Yeah, for the rattata. Okay. Damn, yeah, okay. We have a bunch of options just for nice visuals. Some flowers, some different kinds of tall grass. Oh, this is perfect. This is the perfect grass that I was thinking of. Like very tall grass for the Burmese to hide in. Okay, very cool. In fact, actually, I can just delete these later. So I think what we'll do is like, I should be in tile map. Be over in tiles. I'm just gonna like draw each of these in. Just on the map. The highest height. And then I'll just go through like from left to right, making them into objects. Okay, so... We like these funny little tree bush homies. They're cute. This little bush. Was there anything else in here? I don't think so. We'll come back if we need it. And then this was just like the jackpot. Okay. So these are the actual berry bushes in the Pokemon world. Interesting that we don't have a sprite of it without the berry in it. I guess I can just make that pretty quickly. We also need the tall grass for the Burbies. We need regular grass for the Rattata. Okay. Keep looking for different berry plants. I swear I saw in this fucking asset pack, I swear I saw specifically plants that had like a plant, a bush, two different versions, one with berry, one without berry. But maybe not. Maybe it was a different asset pack. Okay. So we also need to figure out like dens. I might have to come up with my own little like holes that can go against walls. We definitely have like actual cave entrances somewhere in here. I think back in 2? Yeah, okay. So we have actual cave entrances. But I feel like that's good for the Arcanine. Like they're huge. They need a giant thing. But the Manectric are going to have like an underground den. So that just needs to be like a hole in the ground that maybe the player's not willing to go into. And there's gotta be, or there's very likely to be, actual holes. Because like part of the puzzle kit, part of having boulder puzzles are holes to push them in that the player themselves can jump down. So I would think that would be included in this, but maybe not. I don't see it anywhere. Just like a little fucking hole. Ooh, actually, how would that? No, that doesn't look like a little hole that a creature would go down into. Well, okay, it looks like a very small one. So I guess if we altered that a little bit, that could be like a thing that like the Rattata go into. Okay, I'm gonna keep that up there. Obviously, I can just erase it easily, so keep that up there as an idea. But yeah, I think that's anything that might be useful from here. Obviously, we have different kinds of cave entrances oriented in all kinds of different directions. Dang. You know, Gen 5 had sand holes that you could fall in. Dang. Yeah, that would be perfect to have. What? What is this? Is this a hole? Kind of looks like a hole. Oh, interesting. And then this one is like offset. It covers 2 different tiles rather than 1. Okay, we would just go with the one that's right on a tile. Ooh, that kind of looks like a hole, but no, it just looks like soil down below. That doesn't work. Okay, let's look at different tile sheets. Back to this one, but now we're looking for any kind of little hole. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything good. I know Pokemon games have them, and this Pokemon Gaia tile set has most things that Gen 4 has, but not everything. Relic Castle Quicksand is what it is. Okay, cool. Thanks, Max. I'm gonna Google search that. Keep it up. It might be worth bringing in the asset. Pretty quick to add an asset into Godot. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything else. That's okay. This is a decent enough start. We can make some minor tweaks to things and have it be functional. Yeah, these assets are fucking crazy. Like, where the hell? I think these are meant to be in water. They look so weird. Some kind of weird, like, underwater cavern. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Dang, I guess I just need to play Pokemon Gaia to understand what all this shit is. Oh, and then this is tile set 7. This is the thing I made. Okay, so we're not finding it. All right. Distortion Realm. Whoa. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Sounds cool, though. Okay, so let me go back through the list, make sure there isn't anything else that I'm missing. We do need to make sure we have deep water, and we're gonna make some cute little like offshore islands that have cliffs. Oh, the place that Giratina lives. Okay. Did I swear I caught... Yeah, I definitely caught Giratina. Yeah, I think I own Pearl and also Platinum. Damn, I don't remember the area at all. And you get old, and it's just too much stuff to remember it all, and then just it falls away, and you don't even know it's gone until someone mentions something. It's weird. I've only been streaming for like a little over a year, maybe like a year and a half, but I have some old like Destiny footage that I recorded of like day one releases for stuff with my friends. It's really weird to go back through stuff like that and be like, what the fuck? Like, I don't remember any of this. I remember the gist of the map and the layout of like what we did, but shit, I don't remember shit. Okay, so we have a problem because I don't have the right terrain or shallow to deep water. Right? I have it backwards. Oh, also that's just wrong, bro. So wait, hold on. Let me draw a fucking shape of you. Okay, so your inside is messed up. Oh, well now hold on. Hold on. If I could zoom all the way out and like draw a line all the way around this, it might end up correct, right? Because yeah, it's shallow on the inside, deep on the outside. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. This might actually still work. Will you figure out... Okay. No, hold on. I need to prove this to myself again before I commit to doing this. Yeah, once you have a full border, and can I create that on my own? Ooh, no, it's not smart enough to just like understand that I have made a shape. So, okay. You're going to make... Hold on, let's name this ground 1. Hopefully that doesn't screw anything up. And then we're going to make a new layer that's ground 0. Yeah, add element. This might actually work. It's going to be kind of janky, but it might actually work. Okay, we want Y-Sword enabled on you. And we want you, like, you got to go all the way up, buddy. Because actually all the way up means all the way to the bottom. You will be the foremost layer. Okay, so now we have ground 0. Let's choose ground 0. So now, if I go to terrain and I have, oh my God, where is it? I have too many terrains. It is shallow to deep water. And we draw this shape. Okay, yeah, that worked. So drawing it as one big shape underneath everything. Now we have the transition to deep water. So we can go and draw our deep water. Which is, don't think I have it in the newer tile set. I have it in tile set 1. Right? Yeah, okay. That guy. Did this work? Yeah, it looks good enough. Okay, cool. So then, right, we're still on ground 0. That's what we want. So then let's draw. It's like a little buffer of deep water. Let's go a little further out here. Something like that. I know I should be consistent. It doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, so the idea would be the light blue water the player can walk on, and they'll have water going like up to their, I don't know, like their shins. They can run through it. It's not so deep they can't run through it. Then the deep water, you can't even walk through it at all. It is a hard barrier with collision. Okay, here's our tiny island. Isn't it adorable? Too small for a real biome, but you know, it's gotta be small. I'm not gonna build a regular sized, realistic sized biome and then chase Rattata all over to make sure that they're finding food. So what we want then is we want a little section. Maybe it'll just be like over here. We want a little spot where the wing gulls, I believe. Yeah, they'll have offshore cliffs as their nest zone. So then we're essentially just going to build another little tiny island over here. And not even a whole one, actually. We want the player to be able to see it, but that's it. Like they're not going to go to it. Okay, so then we go to, no. We still need to be on ground 0 because we need the transition. Okay, let me go up to ground 1. Let's make the island first, and then I'll try to nail the transition. That seems reasonable. Okay, terrains. Okay, and then sand and shallow water. Ooh, actually, like, do we even want that? Because we want to get to the mountaintop as soon as possible. We want cliffs, like, immediately. The more similar to this island it is, the harder it will be for the player to, like, walk to the edge of the beach and just directly see, like, oh, there's a bunch of fucking birds nesting. Okay, so then maybe we skip that. Because I do have a sand to deep water situation, so we could have like a little like a little tiny spot like that, and then immediately we'll go to some hills. And we were using these hills, but I think we'll go with the gray rock. That feels more like rock to me, less like dirt. Nope, hold on, we need to go up a layer. Okay, so now we're drawing on ground 2. How big can we make you? We could do something like that, and then go up. Something like that. Well, we need like another layer of space like this, so the players could see Wingulls having little nests right here. Which crap, that reminds me. I need like a little sprite for a nest. Nope. Let's go to the next height. And then another, okay. Something like that. I don't know if we actually need to worry about what's on the top. And then real quick, just for the hell of it, let me see how much the player can see. I'm not committed to where the camera is at all. Like how far back. Oh my God. Right. There's like 4 trees that I have hidden that are just sitting off to the side that I haven't deleted yet because I know we're going to need trees. So yeah, remove the yet from that sentence. I did not delete them because we're going to use them, but I didn't want them to be visual while we drew the island. Visible. I did not want them to be visible. Oh my God, brain. Okay. So the player could get all the way to here when collision is set up correctly. So then they'll be able to see this whole little island and a bunch of Wingulls on it. That should be fine for now. They can't get to it. They'll just be able to see it very nicely though. They can see all the way up to the top layer. Okay, so yeah, that's good enough. That's absolutely fine. With the way that is set up. Cool. Okay. Was there was like one other thing? No. Shoot. I think there was something else that I was going to add in that was quick like that. Berry plant we figured out. Offshore cliffs. Water. Right. Water. Fresh water. Okay. So we need some freshwater spots in here. We should have them in each different biome spot. Maybe not the beach. Who seeks water? Manectric is the beach carnivore and he's gonna seek water. You know what? It's fine. Honestly, he can come have his den in the grassland and he can get some water in the grassland. It's pretty small. Okay. Actually, this spot seems like a cool spot to have a little pool. So how do we want to actually show that? So we still want to go, I guess, yeah, we still want the newer set that I built. And we still want like shallow water and sand. Because this little spot is sandy. Oh, we should build a shape. Oh, right. Here we want the opposite. We want sand surrounding water rather than what you want in every situation where you're drawing an island, is water surrounding sand. Okay. God, I wish there was an easy way to just like make a simple inverse of this. There probably is. Okay, we could not rely on the terrain. And we could just go look at the patterns. Maybe we can draw it? It should be 7. No erase. Just want to do the pencil. I mean, like, it sort of works. Okay, there's probably other options. The problem is it needs to be accessible, so we need something that is not like what we have here, where this is like down low. How does this look here? Hmm. Yeah, so like maybe we use this tile. Ooh, it looks weird as a corner though. Hmm. Like the transition from water to wall looks nice like that. But it doesn't really fit with what we're building. Doesn't look right compared to the hills. It would be nice if that fit in better. Ooh, and also we should use this like shallow, not very like placid. There's no movement implied. Shit. Yeah, this would definitely be the better choice. Okay, this goes to deep water. So like obviously that's a problem. Okay. I really didn't make that as part of a tile set that I made? Ooh, no, I didn't. I covered other things I wanted. Okay. So we need to make like a reverse tile set of this. Actually, not even reverse. It's just a different tile set. It's going to use the shallow water. And then maybe turn to mud rather than sand. Okay. Oh, that'll be fine. We'll probably need that in the long run. And if I make it myself, I don't actually to take it out. It would be my own asset. It would be mine. Okay. Let's make a note of that. New water tiles or freshwater ponds on island. Right. Okay. So yeah, actually we can't easily do this right now. I misspoke. That's fine. Yeah, that's weird. There's gotta be no way in like a Pokemon game would you not. Here we go. Okay, something like this. This looks like a little pond, right? Like it's just a pond. Okay. It's not deep though. It's a very shallow. It's like a pool made from rain. I honestly that's functional. That's okay. That should be fine. So then actually let's I'm gonna clear out the sand from here. What is the easiest way to do that? Guess we should go to terrains. And then it was grass plus sand. And then I need to be on the right height. Shoot. A pool made from rain's a puddle. Yeah. It's a very shallow pool. I'm sure there are places where rain makes a pretty deep pool that you wouldn't necessarily describe as a puddle. Still on the wrong spot. Wait, for real? Hold on. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, and then also I forgot for the grass. I need to make the internal tile. The inside of it needs to be randomized. This is just the same dumb grass piece over and over. Yeah, that's really lame. Okay. Let's make a note about that. Randomize grass tile in the grass plus sand set. All right. It's a good listening to a podcast activity. And so then we do want to go back to those puddles. Where are you at, puddle? Okay. Nope. I need to be in the tile map. Go back to tiles. And look, your puddle is already selected. Ooh, and the way this is set up, we could make a terrain out of it. Okay, so you want to be on ground objects. Right? Like let's mess with this real quick. Like we could make you yeah, I guess that's okay. It's functional. Remember, that's all you need. All you need is fucking functional. Shit. But how does this look up here? Nope. You gotta be on the right layer, bro. Okay, so actually let's do that. We need to go one higher than this. Now we can see. It does kind of look like the border of it is grass. That's a little bit annoying. I don't think we have a puddle where the border of it is gray or brown rock. Maybe that's okay. For the sake of functionality, that's probably okay. Fine. Okay, so then we don't actually need to worry about our water source. We can have this be our water source. And you know, let's make sure we can put one on the very top. Great, we can. Okay. Cool. Okay, so we have water sources. I need to do some editing and add some berries to these guys and turn them all into objects. I should be able to manage that over the week. Ooh, I gotta bring the Pokemon sprites in too. As shoot, what are these? Kinematic bodies. Nope, that's the old thing. They're character bodies, right? Okay, because we expect them to be moving, interacting. We need character bodies, just like the player is a character body. All right, cool. Okay, so by next week, I'll try to have that stuff done. Maybe I won't. If I don't, we'll do it on stream. It'd be kind of fun to do a little bit of pixel art, but I want to get into the situation where we have a Pokemon, we have some food, we have some water. How the fuck do we tell it to find those things? How do we get it to navigate the environment? How do we get it to prioritize what it does? How do we get it to move? Yeah. All right. So cool. Cool beans. This was relatively productive. It's hard to know in the long run, you know? But yeah. I'll be back next week with more of this. After, I'm going to take a short break, and then I'm going to play a little Temetsi. I need a little, just like an hour and a half of some puzzling, some puzzle gaming. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, dudes. I'll be back in a moment.